I'm just going to show you a quick image. It'll be like a reference point. Let's see here. I'll also upload something. It's not very clear, but you can screen capture. If you have a Mac, it's Command Shift. Control Command Shift, that's right. So let's talk about jitsu. It's just really basic acupressure holds that can facilitate just flow through the meridian system, which from a previous video we know is like the nadis, which is just the currents on which energy flows through the body, life force flows through the body. So we're just going to talk about a few simple holds today. This is a major energy point. It comes up in a lot of fields. So, of course, acupressure-wise, it's a great point to rub occasionally. But for jitsu, we're just going to hold it. We're going to hold the point. And it helps with many things, including insomnia, let's see, headaches, so many things you can just help facilitate just better flow and healing for yourself by just holding this point on either side. So, and for jitsu, we're going to have our holds last, let's try to do a minimum of like 2 minutes. I mean, once you get really connected with the current, you can feel it in yourself. You're like, oh, I'm done. You know, you can feel the moment, but generally speaking, with simple holds like this, we would do like 2-3 minutes. If you were going to do it like a multi-point hold for something, say, like immunity, you'd probably do it like 20 minutes. So let's just talk about that as we share. Speaking of which, clarity, mental clarity. If you want some, you can actually just hold your head here. I mean, doesn't it make sense? You see people in the office and they're like, have that moment where they're so overwhelmed and they're so done. And what do? They're like, they literally are just instinctually holding these mental clarity points. You know, these points on the two sides of the forehead that can really assist in the right synergy of flow throughout the energy and thus the physical system to condition a certain response. So this is what we're doing with these practices, right? We want to have control in our lives in some sense of the word. We want to have power over ourselves. We want to be operating from a higher space and not just rule by our basest urges and habits. And so we can actually learn the system that we were given and really, really old ways that we can manipulate it to condition a response, to have a certain kind of experience. So, yeah, I rarely ever get headaches, and if I do, I'll do some jitsu. But let's show a couple more points. This is another headache point, as well as a point for insomnia. So for insomnia, I suggest holding the neck, because you'll get these 2 points. They're SEL4. And for headaches, I actually recommend like acupressure in getting this point, but also SEL12. So just rubbing in here, this area, for headaches. So let's do the main central energy flow, shall we? We take our right hand and we put it on top of our head. And with our left hand, we begin at the center of the eyebrows. We're just going to hold this point. And this can be done in a comfortable position. You don't have to be sitting up. You could be lying down. Yeah, so many of these practices can be done simultaneously with anything else, even just relaxing. And you can really condition certain things. So then we'll take it to the tip of the nose. And yeah, you would do each point for, generally speaking, 2 minutes. Could be 5 minutes. That's fine. And then we're going to take from the tip of the nose and we're going to put it center of the sternum. So we're just moving the left hand while the right hand stays where it is, right on top of the head. And from the center of the sternum, we're going to travel to the base of the sternum. This is called the main central energy flow. So we're just going to do this. It's fairly simple. And from this point, we're going to go to the pubic bone. So we locate our pubic bone and we set our hand there, holding. And the last point is to just cup the coccyx. So we're going to cup the coccyx and have our right hand on top with our left hand, and we're going to have our right hand on top of our head. And this is what finishes the main central energy flow. And you're going to just do each for, 2 to 5 minutes. So see how that feels. Watch this as many times as you need to be comfortable with the direction of the flow. Thanks.